Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chloe.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started.
Rockin' and rollin'.
Welcome back, bitches.
Welcome to Litty and Shitty
The
Mini.
Number
3.
Number 3, Litty and Shitty in the suburbs.
In the mini.
But we're still in the city. What?
We're still in the city.
So
these mini episodes are little mini episodes we're doing because if you haven't heard,
just getting married, y'all.
I, Emily, am getting married, or maybe by the time you're listening to this, I've already been married. I'm being away for a while, and we don't want you guys to go one Sunday without our little stinky asses in your ear.
Yes. So, you guys, we've asked everyone if they could send us some advice, questions, concerns, queries, and they did.
And I'll play one now.
Here we go.
Here we mother effing go. I think we might know this person.
I don't know if we will.
Hey guys, longtime listener. I've always wanted to know, have you guys ever hooked up? Thanks. And please answer this. And in detail.
Is that from?
Sounds a lot like my husband.
It sounds a lot like Sweetie, but I don't think it is. I think it's a longtime listener.
Have we ever hooked up?
I don't know. Have we? I can't decide. We have not hooked up.
No.
Never. But despite people wanting us to, or should we just tell them?
No, we've never hooked up.
We've never hooked up. We've had sex in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Next caller.
Okay.
Next. If you want more details, then you could subscribe to our OnlyFans.
You have to pay money.
You have to Venmo me and I'll tell you the whole story.
You have to pay money.
You have another one?
Yeah, well, I have some anon write-ins.
Yes.
Let's take an anon write-in.
This one is actually wedding related.
Whoa,
so
shit.
it's timely, but I think both of you will be able to comment.
Okay.
I have a 15-year friendship, but have recently distanced myself from my friend because of how she treated me as one of her bridesmaids in the lead up to her wedding. I recently got engaged and don't really want to ask her to be my bridesmaid, but I know if I don't ask her, it'll blow up our relationship for good and create tension with our mutual best friend. We've been a trio since high school. What do I do?
Okay. Immediately sad. Mm-hmm. Immediately, my first thought is this. She has to speak to the bride. I mean, she has to speak to her friend and be like, there's elephant in the room, and it's the way I felt when you were the bride. I felt mistreated. I didn't feel good, and I don't want that to happen again.
Wait, she's now a bride, but she was a bridesmaid and felt mistreated?
Yeah.
She was a bridesmaid to one of her best friends from high school, and leading up to it, one of her best friends, the one getting married, was just on one and what treated them like they were not human beings.
All of them, or just this person?
It seems
I think
out?
most of them, but especially her, because she was doing a lot of the planning. Now
she's married.
Our hero is getting married, and she has since distanced herself from this bride.
Yes,
that mistreated her, and now she's like, we're not in a place where I can ask her to be my bridesmaid anymore. But I know if I don't, it's going to cause a problem.
I think she has to speak to her. She has to sit down and be like, listen, we've obviously grown apart, and it obviously stems from that whack-ass performance you did when you were getting married. And basically, like, she has to speak her feelings and share, and then be like, and I just don't think it makes sense for you to be in my bridal party. Before sending out invites, and then she'd be the only one not getting it.
I don't think you should come to a decision before talking to her. Like, I don't think you should. If you were to talk to your friend, I don't think you should go into it with like, here's how I feel, so you're not in. I feel like if you're gonna say how you feel, you should leave it open and be like, here's what I think first. First, you should decide.
What would you do?
First, you should decide, what do you want out of your bridesmaids? Do you want them to be like with you every step of the way, like actually kind of planning your wedding with you? Or do you kind of like my bridesmaids are basically, they were at the shower, bachelorette, and they're showing up on the day. Like I haven't needed anyone beyond some like texting moral support. I haven't been a bride that's been like, you need to do, like no one's been really given any tasks in my bridal party. However, some brides want their bridesmaids to be like more involved. If that's the case, I would talk to your friend, set the expectations, and then like, kind of maybe tell them how you feel. I'm probably a worse person and would just make them a bridesmaid, and because of what I would ask for my bridesmaids to avoid it. Because honestly, it doesn't really fucking matter. Like in my opinion, who your bridesmaids are, like what really matters is the person you're marrying. And I know it can feel in the beginning stages of the process like all of these things matter. I still have not gotten mattered yet. I still have not gotten married yet, but I'm like, now the stretch that I'm in with the wedding is like, oh my God, this is about me and John.
Yeah. Like,
and so like
the rest will happen as it happens.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe making her your bridesmaid maybe she'll want to like be a really amazing bridesmaid for you, and that will help smooth the relationship or build that bridge again. But like, I think you just have to decide what it means to you that she would be a bridesmaid. If it doesn't, ask yourself if it means that much. If it doesn't, the easier thing might just be make her a bridesmaid and talk to her about it. Like, I want to make you a bridesmaid, but here's how I felt about how you treated me.
Well, no matter what, you have to talk to her, because she also might feel like this is an awkward situation. Why would I want to be a bridesmaid? Like you really do have to ask people now. Now I understand why people ask people.
Yeah.
You know, like, will you be my bridesmaid? Because so many people are like, I actually don't have the bandwidth.
Yeah.
I can't travel. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I do have the bandwidth.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it just
but
depends.
You know, like you have to suss it out with that conversation IRL, right?
Yeah, I think so. In my head, I'm always just like,
so sorry, I have to eat a little piece.
It's so much easier. Like, weddings really bring out weird ass parts in people. And I think if you can like just remove yourself for a second, minimize how big of a deal this is in the scheme of your life. It's a bridesmaid. It's like
totally
you're marrying this person because you love them. And if you care about not ending this friendship forever, and you really think just like cold hard not making her bridesmaid will end it, then don't do that. Then like make her one and then talk to her, or talk to her first and then make her one. Or maybe maybe you guys don't want to be friends anymore, and maybe you don't care, and maybe your other friend, there won't be any tension because the three of you never hang out anyway. Like,
yeah,
suss it out, but just try and remember that it's not that big of a deal, and it won't matter to you in a few years. And It won't even matter to you at the wedding, because you
will be with your sweetie.
You will be with your sweetie, and that's the most important person. And it's so easy to get really caught up in like the brides, like all that stuff. But think about future you who will not be engaged and will be like, why did I care so much about that?
Right.
Does that help? Do you think that's good advice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think you would say? Like when you do have this conversation, like I know we don't have all the details here.
Yeah.
But how do you even, open up that conversation?
I would be like, because there's obviously tension between the two of them. Like that's probably unspoken. Or I would just be like, it's clear that
it's so funny to me, like
first of all, I would never say anything.
The idea of it is so funny to me, of like the way you were when you were a bride. Also, I've only been a bride. I've never been a bridesmaid. But I don't know what it's like to be dealing with a crazy bride.
I do.
I feel like I have actually been. I feel like everyone keeps telling me, my planner is like, can I have you for every wedding? You're so chill. And I'm like, is that actually now a bad thing? I'm like, am I so chill that I'm like having I don't want to be like chill girl wedding.
No, pick me wedding.
Yeah.
Well, let's assume in this situation, this former bride just has because if she was treating her so poorly, there's no way she knows that she was treating her poorly, because she never said anything or apologized. So imagine you're going into the convo and she has no clue that, you've had this experience.
You have to be like, I just want to chat with you.
Do you think anyone feels that way about me and I don't know it yet?
No, I've said everything. Right? I've said everything that I've ever felt, always to your face, and I don't actually feel sad about anything for you.
What would there feel to be sad about?
Not sad, like I meant for me sad, that we have to talk.
Yeah. When there was one thing you did and I immediately said to you, I was like, wait, don't ask me that. Remember?
Totally. I do remember that.
It's for future reference. Be direct right in the moment, because otherwise you're not going to, and then you're gonna. It's gonna build, and then you're gonna regret.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling that way in the moment, be
What
like,
did I end up doing? Oh, right.
I don't know.
I brought you nothing.
You asked me something, and then I was like, "Don't ask me. Ask someone else."
You said,
I did say I said, I don't think I should know
And I
about
was
this.
like,
Ask someone else. So here we go. Now we're talking. You didn't like that I said that?
I was like,
Yeah.
just say it. Yes or no?
No, because I was like, I don't want to answer. So I said, I don't think I should be knowing this.
I'd rather you have just been like, I don't want to answer that.
That's what I said.
I know, but the is what made me nervous.
Well, because you had sent like 3 texts before. So it was like 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions.
Oh.
And I went, I don't know.
Figure it out.
And I wanted to communicate the,
You were stressed out.
Yeah, that was what I was communicating.
Understood. And then I ended up dealing with it.
Yeah, look at that. Worked out live here on the pod. But yeah, I feel like,
Yeah, you have to just be like, there's tension.
So you didn't
This
like
is how
that I
I'm
said,
feeling. It made me nervous. Because I was
Well-
like, I'm also, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Do you?
No,
But your mom told you.
No. But no.
Because that's what, then I found out from your mom what I had to do.
Right. But my thing in that moment was I was like, don't ask me, ask a bridesmaid or ask someone else. Don't ask the bride.
Well, they're all asking me.
Then go to Google or go to my mom
Totally.
or ask my
See,
mom.
that's what we have to do. Go to Reddit, go to TikTok, do all your things.
My advice to all future bridesmaids,
Reddit.
don't ask the bride anything. You should ask around and then
and then
then
also
do.
only ask the maid of honor if she's been in multiple weddings.
Yeah.
Because
Don't ask. Yeah.
because like everyone's like, so Chloe, like what's the details? And I'm like, it's what you have. I have what you have.
Yeah.
But now I'm equipped.
Mm-hmm.
I was sending out screenshots of dates and times and addresses left
Yeah.
and right.
And also, if it's something you can find in an email, go find it.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing about me is I don't
If it's
want
on
to
the
do that.
if it's on the wedding website, go find it.
Here's what I don't want to do. That.
Yeah, no one wants to be going for you, sending the link.
No, that's what
Okay.
I want you to do
Go
for me.
find it.
I will.
It's on the website.
No, like I'm not going to find it on the website. I'm going to text you.
To find it on the website?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go, it's
on the
my
website.
wedding. I don't
You're
have
gonna say
time for
it's on the
this.
website.
You go find
And
it
then
on the
I'm
website.
going to just not do it then. Then it's
Yes,
not going to get
then
done.
it's just not going to happen.
But here's what I want to tell you guys. I actually forgot.
I can't believe I just live out loud while saying that realized that I've already gone. Like now that the shower and the bachelorette are over,
Yeah.
I'm like, and now that I'm like preparing like our
Yeah.
dance, my vows,
Yeah.
like all that, I'm like, this day is about me and John. I mean, bridesmaids do matter. It's like amazing when you
Totally.
pick the right people and you feel so loved. Like I wouldn't
Totally.
change that for. I've loved everything about my process, but the thing about it not mattering,
Yeah.
is just like it's not. Don't let this problem be the thing that ends your friendship, and also don't let it drive you nuts too much. Just like if
Wait,
it's
and
not that big of a deal to
also-
make her a bridesmaid, just make her a bridesmaid.
Also, what I did notice, which actually is it might be a controversial take, but like I've been to a few weddings recently. Your hair's like this.
Sorry.
It was fanned and I liked it. Made me giggle.
Thanks.
I think that so I've been to a couple weddings recently, but not like in it, like as a guest fully. And I'm like, I'm not paying attention. Like it matters mostly to the bride and the groom. Like as long as the bride and the groom are happy and in love and doing their thing, it's so fine and so great. All those other details, which like this will suck to say to you because you're in the middle of planning details, but like
So you're still gonna say it?
what?
So you're still gonna say it?
Totally. Of like it's like we're just gonna show up and it's gonna be an amazing wedding.
Yeah, but you're also a kid.
Okay.
Like a lot of the adults, like all these women
yeah,
are coming in here
well,
and
they're-
looking at every table
They're gonna
setting.
have an opinion. They're gonna have an
Yeah,
opinion.
and
You're
you
right.
have to. That's the thing people don't understand with weddings.
Yeah,
is
but
like,
you're never gonna
It is
please
not
everyone.
just your wedding. It is both sets of. It is the parents and the family. It's like everybody's
Totally.
wedding who's related to the bride and groom. And like, no, it's not. It should. Like everyone gives the advice of like, just remember at the end of the day, it's what you want. And it's like, well, then you get married.
Yeah.
And you tell me
And
if
you
that's
pay
still the
for
case.
it.
And it's like. Because that's what weddings are. It's like it's also it's for the family too, and so it's not just what you want. And then if you're gonna do one where it's just what you want, great. You're probably either eloping or doing a much smaller thing or
Totally.
causing a big fight. John and I are not the people to cause a big fight, and we're
Right.
not. We also aren't disagreeing that much with our families, but like
It's not worth it.
my mom is gonna care about the flowers, and John's parents are gonna care about the way that this like people. You do care, and it does matter. And like, good effing luck throwing a Chuck E. Cheese wedding, like where nothing does matter to you. You know, I'm saying that as someone who I guarantee you, if our roles were reversed and you were getting married and I was not, I'd be like, it doesn't really matter, because when you're not in it, it's like, why would you care that much about the little thing?
I mean, I understand. I understand it's your wedding. I just feel like from being at the last wedding I went to, every time I saw the bride and the groom, they're like, we just got to get through it and we're done. And then we're married and we can move on.
Oh, I don't feel that way. I'm very excited to enjoy
the wedding.
Yeah.
And also,
I'm now at the point where I'm like, I can't wait for this whole weekend.
For the party.
It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to see everyone we love. I can't wait to declare my love in front of everyone I love. To dance. I mean, when you see this barn, like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, totally. That's gonna be fun. But like, so many people are like, it's just taken my whole life to plan this. Blah blah blah. Let's just do it.
I know. And that's the thing. Weddings can be, and that's why a lot of people elope or do small, because it's too much. It's too much. I mean, John and I we're like the first of our friends and family. Like, I have wanted this kind of wedding since we've like talked about getting married. Yeah. So I'm very much like wanting what this is, but
also
it's weddings are crazy.
Yeah. It's like, I say that, but I've been planning my wedding for like years and I don't even have a husband.
Right.
So I get it. I know all my details.
And when you get married, if you decide for it to be so detailed or not detailed at all, I'm here for you 100% of the way, man.
I'm sure you will, because you know.
I know. Now I know.
I'm trying my
best. You
best.
have gained such an amazing asset here.
I'm trying my best and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's totally fine, man. Just write that amazing speech, okay?
I'm going to. I've already started.
All I need from you now until the day.
I started writing bullet points.
Cool. All I need from you is to be there and
write
make
an
a
amazing
speech. That's all I need. I need nothing else from you.
I can do that. And
which
I'm
should
gonna
free you up mentally.
But I'm also like, I'll be there for you the whole day. I'll have your lip gloss. I won't make you look a fool.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Litty and Shitty Mini, more like Litty and Shitty Longy.
Yes. Okay.
I won't take a shot of espresso. I'll take a long black with this episode. Fuck.
Okay. Fucking
right?
freak.
Are we out of time, kind of? Yeah.
Freak.
Okay.
An actual freak. Okay, bye.
Me?
No. Yes. These are my feet.
Yep.
Feet finder. We'll
love
get more,
you guys.
Love you.
What's your piece of advice for them this week?
Oh, get a pedicure.
Oh.
Take care of your feet, because I think feet are like, you got to have groomed feet. You have to. Purr. And you?
My piece of advice, go take a walk. If you're thinking about something too hard, go take a walk. It'll evaporate.
It will evaporate.
It'll evaporate.
Yep. Okay. Love you.
Love you, Chloe. Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City. Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.